Hey, it's Carl with another trail cam review video, and tonight I'm doing the Voopeak TC22 trail camera. Now this is another solar camera, which I'm absolutely in love with solar cameras right now. Not having to buy AA batteries anymore is game changing. It is an awesome feature and I cannot get enough of this, and I don't ever want to buy another camera with batteries. This is the way to go for sure, provided they last. Now that's the only question mark out there is how long will these batteries last, but so far so good. I've had them for a few months now and so far so good. Hopefully we get years of use out of these things, but time will tell, I guess. But so if the longevity's there, I'm absolutely sold on these. This is the way to go. But anyways, this is a solar trail camera, which there's a built-in lithium battery, which a solar panel will charge that. And then if it doesn't charge it enough, or you have it in a shady area or something, you can just plug it in and charge the battery that way too. So two options to keep the battery charged like that. It is a dual lens camera, so one for daytime and nighttime. We'll go over more of that in a bit. And this camera can shoot up to 60 megapixel photos and 4K video, and the image quality is fantastic, and as you'll see in the clips when we get to that. But first, let's go through some of the features of this camera. Alright, so there's your camera. Let's have a look at the different features of it. So first and foremost, we've got this big solar panel on top, and that's what's going to keep that lithium battery charged inside then. And then behind this black screen here, we've got all the infrared LEDs, and that's what lights up for your night shots there. Never had any trouble spooking animals or anything like that. The animals looked right at it, didn't seem to bother them at all. And then this camera, it's my first camera actually, with a dual lens. So this camera has a dedicated daytime and then a dedicated nighttime lens. So that just gives you better quality images, because these cameras are built to do night shots and built to do daytime shots. So you're not trying to do dual purpose stuff here. So much better image quality that way. And then in the middle there, you can see the two little sensors that tell the camera the amount of light, which lens to use. On the front here, we've got the triggers or the motion sensors. So there's one coming off the front, and then you've got one off each side here. So a pretty good field of sensing for animal movement like that. Then you got your on the back there, here's your tree strap. You can strap it to a tree. This one also has nice big loops here that you can run a cable lock through it, so you can lock it to a tree. So if you're in an area with lots of traffic and you're afraid it's going to go missing, you can lock it right onto the tree with a cable lock like that. You got a little locking spot here, so you can keep your card where it is. No one can take your card that way. Then on the bottom here, you've got a little spot where you could screw in a tripod or a mounting bracket of some sort. And then behind this rubber flap, you have where you can charge or plug in your USB. So you can charge the camera with the solar panel, or you can already plug it in at home and charge it up before you even go to the woods with your USB. I think it's USB-C, I believe that one is. But yeah, you can plug it in and get it charged up that way. So once inside, you can just see, well, they'll start with there's your card slot there for your card. It goes in and out real easy there. There's another USB port for downloading photos and videos and stuff. All right, so there's your big LCD screen. We'll just turn it on here. There's your slide switch there. So it pops on like that. So pretty simple keypad too, very simple buttons. So obviously we'll hit the menu, and your first option goes through your PIR, your intervals, your different modes, photo or video mode, night shot, all these different modes like that. You can switch it over to the camera settings, so image size, the number of pictures it's going to take, shutter speed. Jump over to the next one, that's your video settings, so video resolution, the length of the video you're going to shoot, and then whether you have the audio on or off. The audio is actually pretty good on this camera. I was actually surprised how good it is. So pretty good audio on that. And then over to your main settings here, and this is where you can set your date, your time, the language. You can format your card, all that stuff. You can go through them all down here. Turn the beeping sound off. You can name your camera, passwords, all that stuff's in there too. So, and then your replay button, so you can just go through and see all the shots that you've already taken. Now, I don't have much in there because I cleared the card, but some photos that I took in the store here, and then all your different modes from there. And then when you want to set it to actually take shots, slide it over all the way to on. You can see the countdown there. It counts down, and then once we get to 1, now you're ready to start shooting. So now it's set up, ready to start taking photos. And then the nice thing about this camera is it has its own Wi-Fi. So you can do a lot of these settings on the app, and I'll show you that now. So yeah, now for the app. So I have the app downloaded to my phone, just Wildlife Cams. So I'll hit that. It's going to open up. So it opens up. I have two different options there because I have two cameras on this app. So this is the Voopeak camera. So I'll just pick that, and it's going to start connecting. So now it's going to start connecting. I don't know if you can see that there on the screen. And then on my phone it's starting to connect. So yeah, connect. There we go, we're connected. So now we're in the app here. So again, I can see what the camera is seeing through my phone, and I can go through and check all the videos and stuff through the phone. But I'll just go through the settings here. We hit settings. Now you can go scroll through all of these and do all those changes on your phone. Now this is Wi-Fi, this is not cellular, so I can't do this at home. But if I'm in the woods and I'm 10 feet away or fairly close to the camera, the Wi-Fi will connect. And yeah, you can, all those settings I just went through can all be changed in through your phone here. And you go back to here, to the main mode, and then you can look through your gallery of photos. Now you can see all the different photos I took already. You can skim through those and delete them or whatever you want to do through that, or you can download them to your phone and keep them that way too. So yeah, nice and handy to have the app. I don't know how often I'll actually use it to change the settings. Once I set them up, usually there's not a lot of changes for me that I would do anyways. But I do like the option to be able to see things without pulling the card. I can be in the woods and see all the pictures and videos that I got without actually having to go take the card home and download all the cards. So that's a nice feature there. But the real test for the camera is to actually look at some of the videos and photos that I've already shot with it. So let's go through some of that stuff. Alright, well let's have a look at some of these videos that I captured. So here's some daytime ones, a little bit brighter shots there. You can see it's got great color, good definition here. It's really bright and sunny there with the shade, and again, really good resolution and good definition in the photos, good contrast between the shade and the sun. There's a little turkey going through there, but yeah, pretty impressed with the daytime shots there. Nice bright sun. This guy's checking out the camera. And then we get into, these are more like evening and twilight kind of, or morning shots too. Like just, you can see the sky is still bright at the back there, but again, nice and bright. The whole screen is lit up, not just a little hole in the middle. It's nice and bright throughout the whole picture. I just love the exposure like that. It's so big and bright. And now we're getting into the real dark shots. And that one's, the guy gets a little close to the camera, so he's a little overexposed. But yeah, that one's quite a ways back from the camera. Really good detail and definition. This bunny running through. And you can see with the action, there's no blur or anything. It's nice and sharp. But yeah, really, like just the field of vision and the fact that it's all bright, I really do like that. Because again, a lot of my cameras, it's just like a little bright spot in the middle and everything else is dark and fuzzy. But yeah, really happy with the video quality here. And now these are just some still photos too, but again, good definition, good color, really happy with the photos, nice and crisp. Like I'd be happy with these out of my big camera. So yeah, these are really good photos and good variety of critters here. And then some of those, again, evening, twilight, and morning shots. You got the bright sky at the back and then the shots in the front, but nice and bright, nice, good detail. And yeah, snow. You can see the streaks with the snow there. There's a coyote. Yeah, but again, good definition at night. Nice sharp pictures at night like that. Really happy with this camera. So as you can see, the image quality with this camera is really good. I'm super impressed with the image quality. I love the dual lens thing because I think you get way better images at night. The daytime stuff is really good, but the nighttime stuff is kind of exceptional with this camera. Really impressed with that. Again, this is kind of an intermediate level camera. It's not the cheapest camera out there, but again, for the image quality that you get and the fact that you never have to buy batteries again, that makes up for the price difference right there. This solar panel option is just, it's a game changer for sure. I absolutely love that feature on this camera. It's just awesome. So yeah, I would highly recommend this camera. For an intermediate level camera, this is a great camera. And if you're interested in getting this camera, there's some links down below where you can get on there and buy this camera. But yeah, super impressed with this camera. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little review video, and I hope I'll see you outside.